NSTP, despite of its academic application, it also brought me several realizations, not just in academic field, but also it reached me my values and my principles in life. First and foremost, what I have gained is the lesson of self-acknowledgement of our own values. It is very significant because it will affect us in the long term, and this will help us in harnessing our own unique qualities and capabilities. Also, it classifies how we live. In addition, I have also realized the importance of planning, evaluating, and manpower or teamwork in order to contribute to the society as our unconscious roles. We need to use our brains and organization for the good and better implementation of these projects that actually offer opportunities. In conclusion, in relation to the both concept, what I have generally learned about NSTP is that its application to the reality and the society, not only harnessing our self-values, but also associating ourselves to the society and the values that follows it. And that's all. Thank you. But before that, I just want to reach out to all the youth out there that no rush, but you should be responsible on everything that you do, for you are the future of this society. On the other hand, I just want to ask you to be mindful and be open to learn while making your principles and values firm. No worries, because some people and the school are bound to guide you. So, good luck to your journey.
I'm Patricia, and my three most significant learnings for this subject is that things or aspects we value makes ourselves. Being what we believe in shows who we are and what kind of person we are. This is unique to our own, and we should embrace wonderful aspects of our culture and practices. Ethnic or national differences, barriers, or labels are illusionary. If we really consider our origin, we are all humans and we were made to accompany each other and protect the world. Just like in our group, we make things possible despite our unique distinction, and this is shown through teamwork and team building. People and nature are connected with each other. Before we came into the world, it's already a diverse ecosystem, and being the most intelligent beings, we naturally hold the responsibility to take care and protect Mother Nature. With this said, I want to tell the younger generations and those of the same generation as I am that we should be more open-minded and not let differences lose our respect for others. As such, we should value what we have, and this too applies to taking care of our environment.
Hello everyone, I am Judy Josephine G. Haglada from Bachelor of Science in Accountancy 1A and one of the member of Crimson Castaway 2. So I realized from our group sharing and discussion last meeting is that we are all equal but have different opinions, perspective, and even religions, and deeds, and even traits and characteristics. But being a good leader means having the trait of respect, unity, and dignity, as well as being self-aware. So self-aware means you know yourselves more than others. You know your weaknesses and strength to be able to guide everyone and be a good role model. So being a good leader is having the qualities of integrity and perseverance. So having integrity means a person is honest, trustworthy, reliable, loyal, and honorable. To be a good leader, you must be able to lead fairly and justly. And I believe that if we want to be respected by someone in our society, we must first respect ourselves and our surroundings. I believe that your perception of your surrounding is a reflection of you. Thank you.
From the course materials given, for me, the first one is I realized the importance of having good values and its necessity to be manifested in ourselves. I learned to realize the value of having good attitude not only to our loved ones but also to other people. I learned to give value to the concept of respect and other moral characters that are needed to be possessed in ourselves, like good dealing with people and sharing love. Second, I learned about the value of having teamwork. Being able to adjust to fulfill of a certain group, to focus on the interests of other people, not only in our self-interest, and being able to adapt to change. For the third one, we are the inheritors in the future of this generation. And as part of the youth, we must be responsible and fulfill our duties to the environment. To take care of our Mother Earth, we must do our part to conserve and preserve the beauty and cleanliness of our surroundings. For my empowering message, I believe that the youth of today must focus on continuous learning. They must focus on their studies so that they can empower other youth to be a better version of themselves, or to be a professional in which they could contribute their knowledge in the progress and development of the nation and country as a whole. I also encourage everyone to adopt the principle of self-discipline, continue the motivation, and focus on our goals. We must follow our parents, we must pray to God for guidance, and always do our best to reach our goals in life. That's all, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamira B. Elmas from BS Accountancy 1A. I am one of the troop members of the Crimson's Castaways. Perhaps the most significant learnings that I can say had left the most remarkable impact from the course materials and our activities of sharing our own insights and realization per se is the true essence of having good leadership. Everyone can be a leader, but not everyone has what it takes to be a good one. And for me, the highlights of becoming one is gaining full perspective that not everyone has the same priorities as you. So it is important to take full advantage of the word consideration and always talk to people with a little bit of kindness in your heart, because we don't know what everyone is going through right now. I also understand the importance of discussing our own differences in terms of perspective. I feel that I have at least known a quarter of everyone's personality, and I'm looking forward to seeing its entirety. I am also grateful for meeting these wonderful people from different courses. Thank you to everyone in the team. Indeed, it was a nice experience working with all of you. And finally, now that the first semester is almost done, know that you very well deserve to spend the holiday for yourself and your family. So do the things that you love and do what it is that makes you happy, without feeling any guilt, because you deserve the break from all of your academic responsibilities. Happy holidays, everyone!
Hi guys, so ayan, good day to all. So I'm about to share my learnings all throughout the modular session we had discussed. So ayan, good day to all. So for my three most significant learning, I would first consider the self-awareness sa activity 1 natin, kasi I believe na knowing our identity is our real purpose living here on earth, dito sa mundong ating ginagalawan. So I would say na the greatest tragedy in our life is not death, but living without a purpose. So we must first know our purpose here on earth, our purpose in our life living here on earth, before knowing other purposes na gagawin natin. So we cannot accomplish anything else without knowing the capability of ourselves. So yun. Secondly is yung sa activity 3, which is all about leadership. So alam ko naman na lahat tayo may capability na maging leader, pero I believe na iba sa atin nahihiya or nangingibabaw yung inferiority. Pero wag naman din yung sobrang superior din sa mga kapwa natin. Kasi a leader, they would treat yung members niya as leader as well. Ganun. So, 'di ba, there's no such thing as world boss gal. merong marinig natin, merong world leader, and there's no such thing as world boss. Kasi nga, yung world boss, nga, yan sa like pagiging sobrang superior nila. And next is the third one is, the last one is yung environmental protection. Especially we Filipinos as a citizen of the Philippines, nasa tropical forest pa naman tayo, which means na maraming wildlife na nakapalibot sa atin, na nakapaligid sa atin. And so we must also protect our surroundings. Siyempre, habitat natin to, as well as habitat ng ibang organisms. And hindi lamang para sa atin or para sa kanila, as well as para sa coming generation. Yun. Dapat nating pahalagaan yung surroundings natin, and we should also have that leadership skill for us na ma-accomplish yun. But before having a leadership skill, first we must know our capability on our self-awareness. So, yun naman mo. Thank you.
I've gained significant learnings from the course materials. One is that I learned how to be a good leader. I learned the characteristics or the attitudes a person must have to become a good leader. Second is that I learned how to properly build a team, because nowadays it is very hard to communicate with others. It is very hard to build up a team with strangers. But because of the course materials, I learned the techniques, the ways to properly build a team. And lastly, I learned how to value myself as well as the others. I learned how to value their different cultures, their different religions, their different beliefs, and I respect all of them. And for the young people in today's generation, I want to say that be responsible, continue to learn, be teachable, because youth is the hope for the future.
So, hi everyone, I'm Mark Adriel E. Esperat from BSAC 1A. So, from the troop Crimson Castaway troop. So, ayan. So, this is my realization on the troop cheering that I am about to share. So, during the troop cheering, I realized that we are different in many ways, but we are similar in some ways. Like, meron tayong mga mindset kung saan we have this kindness in all of us, within us, na parang ito yung main purpose natin sa life, ganun. And I think that it is good, and also there are things that we can talk about to unite, parang ganun. Like, for example, we can start from ourselves, then we can connect from small group to another small group, ganun. Tapos hanggang maging united tayo. Kasi if, this is my advice also to future generations, if they want to build a community where everyone is united, I hope na they are all in dialogue, in which they also listen and they also share their thoughts. Tapos all of them are open-minded to share whatever they want to share. Tapos their ideas, kasi all of our ideas in the troop sharing, I realized na my value, my point. So we can come up with a solution in which all of us can agree, and which will benefited all of us din, ganun. Kasi we cannot be selfish during these days, especially in this amidst of pandemic. So, yun lang. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy, we are castaways. Hi everyone, I'm Charlene Mjirani, a first-year BS Accountancy student, Section 1A, and I am part of the Crimson Castaway troop. So here are the 3 things that I've learned in our troop sharing. So first is learning about others. So by troop sharing, we get to learn about others, especially Activity 1, on, where they share more about their likes, interests, morals, and things that they excel in, or who they think they are and what they think they are. Now, those are one of the things that I value learning, because we get to know each other more through that. So second is self-awareness. So here we then learn more about ourselves through the eyes of others and through our own exploration. So because of this, we then further understand ourselves, and thanks to that, we get to see a bigger picture of what we may become or what we want to become. And that is one of the most valuable things that I've also learned. And lastly is how a leader becomes in one of us. So it is because by becoming responsible and guiding others, helping others, letting others achieve what they want by your guidance is, of course, one of the great ways to show how good of a leader you are. And by our group sharing, we then discover how others also can become a leader themselves. And that is all. Thank you for watching.
So, hi everyone, my name is Princess Angel Amlim and I'm a first year BSA student. So here are my 3 significant things I've learned during this NSTP. So number 1, meron dun sa activity number 2 on values development. Sa pinakababa, meron dun question sa letter C na, what am I living for? So nung binasa ko yung question na yun, in that time, I just went blank. Kasi wala talaga akong masagot that time. Pero na-realize ko din, after it, realize ko din na I may not know my purpose yet as of now. Pero alam ko na there's a reason why I'm alive. Alam ko na may plano si God, why He created me, why He gave me this life. So, bata pa naman, so there's still a long way to carry pa. So number 2, meron din yung mga activities about leadership and team building. So, isa din sa mga na-realize ko na how cooperation is really important. Kung gaano to ka-importante in order for a team to accomplish such things. So, parang isa na yun. And lastly, throughout these activities, I've got to learn myself more. So parang, through these activities, yung mga like self-awareness, like, I've got the chance to have a one-on-one sessions with myself. Kasi parang yung tinatanong ko lang yung sarili ko, kung ano nga ba ito yung gusto ko sa buhay? Kung ano nga ba ito yung purpose ko sa buhay? Kung what's my opinion about this and that. So parang kinakausap ko lang din yung sarili ko. In that way, I've got to learn myself more. So parang so a message to the young youths like me is, don't go hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. I mean, the world is already hard on us, pati ba naman tayo sa sarili natin. So dapat, we should all learn to love ourselves. Kahit gaano pa to kahirap, but that's such an important move. Kasi throughout this journey, sarili lang natin yung magiging karamay natin. So we should all learn to support and love our own self. That would be all.
Hi, this is Majai Salyansal of Crimson Castaways True, and I will share 3 of my significant learnings. I realized that your own self-knowledge reflects upon your actions unto others. For example, being a leader, you should be aware of your own capabilities. It taught me that being a leader does not mean you should carry all the burden. Team building is a must. Cooperation and unity as a team really give an impact to a group output. It is not just knowing oneself in leadership that is needed. Most of all, being someone who is open-minded. To reconcile peace with one another as well as taking good care of the nature is also needed. It was indeed a journey learning NSTP. It taught me a lot of things that I wasn't aware of. And I am thankful for that. Hence, to my fellow Gen Zs out there, I would like to give this message. From wherever path you are right now, just follow your dreams and what makes you happy. Continue dreaming until you reach that goal. Life may be hard, but achieving something in the end is fulfilling. Always remember, as long as there is life, there is hope. You got this.
Hello, my name is Arthur Mendoza, BS Accountancy 1A from Crimson Castaways 2. The first significant learning I had attained was on Activity 1 on self-awareness, in which I had realized after troop sharing that not only was I the soul in wonder of who I can truly be, but so were my troop mates. Since for them, they perceived that they were not good enough for their standard and are still on the process of exploring and learning their true selves. Moreover, they constantly seek reflection after wins or losses to completely gauge their attitude, morality, and mentality when confronted by hard challenges and problems in life. Secondly, on values development, Activity 2, I had realized an important aspect of our values, that values can change as people change, since they are not constantly up to date and thus need revisions to be relevant to our present priorities. However, since revising values are not always easy, for not only does it challenge our whole nature, it also affects the consideration of our beliefs in life. That is why prioritizing and considering the positive and negative effects of our present values can help a lot along our lifetime on a day-to-day basis. Lastly, on Leadership Activity 3, I had come to understand what a great leader should be. It is that a great leader doesn't tell people where they need to be, but take them where they need to be. Since true leaders know that their success is intimately tied to the collective work of others, they approach each of their members kindly, knowing that he or she plays an important role when part of his group or team. In conclusion of this recording, I want to share an important message to my fellow youths out there through the words of Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Quote, "One of the great liabilities of history is that all many people fall to remain awake through great periods of social change. Today, our survival depends on our ability to stay awake, to adjust to new ideas, to remain vigilant, and to face the challenge of change." End quote. So I hope we all develop an outlook for the big picture of change and not narrowly believe on just what is in front of us or our facts. That would be all.
Hi everyone, this is Winston Lubino Mercadal, a BSAC 1 student, and I am from Crimson Castaway Troops. Today, I will be talking about my realization after our troop sharings. The one and only thing that I realized is that we all have different opinions, beliefs, perception about all of our activities, but the good thing there is a variety of meaningful and relevant ideas. I believe that if we will always listen to each other and tolerate each of our differences, we will always come up with a good decision that all of us can benefit on. My recommendation to the young generation is to always widen your understanding, be open for ideas, and to always speak up your mind. Let me end this by saying that many heads are better than one.
So, today I will share my most significant learnings that I have acquired from the different materials given. So, first that I learned about how teamwork play a vital role in achieving your goal and how it will help you grow as an individual, and that working in a team will help you establish or develop a good camaraderie among your teammates or other people. So my advice for the younger generation is that always be kind, because that is what the world needs.
Hello everyone and good day. My name is Robert Blanca, one of the members of the Crimson Castaways troop. And in this video, I am going to talk about the core learnings that I've gained throughout the semester of my NSTP subject. So first and foremost, we have is discipline. And the reason why discipline is one of the core values that I've learned is because it can be overwhelming due to the fact that there are a lot of activities given during this final term. And we must learn to actually be productive in order to make the most out of our day. So second we have is perseverance. And the reason behind that is because some activities can be challenging for some of us. And we must learn to be persistent in order to get things done. And third is, having positive affirmations makes one sure about what he or she wants to become in the future. This is what I've learned from the first two activities given. Therefore, in order to have a better outlook of our future, we must learn to ask ourselves, what life do I want? What steps am I willing to take to get the life that I want? What made me aspire such life? It's about having the drive in order for us to have clearer goals in mind. Finally, the message that I want to give to the younger generation is that do not give in to the instant gratification. Since we live in a world where everybody can be addicted to social media and see nothing wrong with it, if you feel that it's not worth it to be scrolling for hours, then don't do it. And if you feel that there is an important task that you wish to accomplish, then do it.
Hi everyone, my name is Chrisky Sagoso from BSAC 1A from the troop Crimson Castaway troop. Now I will share some of my significant learnings from our materials and troop sharing. From the course materials that we answered, I have reflected some things from myself and from others also. These things were the things that we have answered or topics that we have answered in the materials were already familiar to me because those were already taught to us. But being able to answer these materials and being able to connect and communicate our ideas and opinions to other troopmates makes it more significant. The learnings that we have acquired from answering these materials will be more nurtured when we got a glimpse of the idea and opinions of the others also. Through this, I have realized that we have different opinions and ideas about a certain topic, though it will surely help us in appreciating others' ideas since we have got to know more about their opinions by sharing what we know and learning from what they have shared. So the advice that I can give to others is that always lend a hand if you can, because when the time comes when you are the one who needs it now, someone will surely be very willing to help you. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Good day. My name is Alvimar Sandoy, the troop leader of the Crimson Castaways troop. As what all of you might have heard from my troop members, each one of us had our own takeaways, learnings, realization from the subject. And indeed it was a fruitful semester as we learned a lot, especially about leadership, teamwork, camaraderie, and things about our troop mates that we do not know. To sum up, we learned a lot of things during this semester and in this subject. As the troop leader, I just hope that we won't forget what we had learned during our time in this subject. And I don't have anything else to say since I'm running out of time. That would be all. Keep safe and have a great day.